Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I'm Krishna Perkins, and today we are in Selma, Texas. We're going to take a quick tour of Live Oak Hills. This neighborhood has over 850 homes in it. However, about half the neighborhood is in Selma and the other half is in Schertz, Texas. So this video will cover the homes that are in Selma because that is a city we're focusing on in this series. So if you miss any of the other videos on Selma, Texas, I will leave a playlist at the end of this video. Your neighborhood tour starts right now. All right, welcome back. Here we are entering Selma and entering Live Oak Hills. We are on the right hand side of that purple boundary line, that map. We're going to be working our way down that main road there through the neighborhood. You're going to notice that these cul-de-sacs are a little tight. I think that was probably my biggest observation that kind of bothered me a little bit, but I was able to make the turns okay. But I wish they were just a little bit bigger considering the price range this neighborhood's in. It is well above a lot of neighborhoods in price range. The other kind of quirky thing is that there's not an HOA in here. So if you're not a fan of HOAs, you're going to love this neighborhood. But if you are a fan of HOAs and having a lot more congruity in the neighborhood, then you might not be such a fan of the neighborhood. But as you can see, the price range on this neighborhood is well above the area price range in the county and even the city of Selma. So it would be considered a move-up neighborhood, just a little quirky without an HOA. Okay, a few side notes about the neighborhood. Most of these homes were built in around 2006. At least they started in 2006, and they're still being built to this day in 2023. The neighborhood goes through periods of expansion, and then they'll stop, and you'll get a few vacant lots in between homes here and there. Some of the homeowners, I believe, it looks like they bought the lot next door so they can have their toys with them, on property, versus renting a storage unit. You're gonna notice a lot of different landscaping here. You look at this lot right here; it's still treed, so it's kind of country still, even though everything around it is getting built up with all the development. There's an apartment complex right there, which I thought was really interesting. Somebody had their own remote. They went through that gate there before I did. But as you can see, the architectural features in the neighborhood are quite different. You've got a lot of different builders that have been in here, a lot of different custom builders. We've got Everview Homes has been in the neighborhood, Clear Story Homes, A. Smith, Crestmark, JLP Builders, Portobello Homes, a whole bunch of unknown builders as well in the neighborhood, custom homes. So you don't have to use just one builder. You can use any builder you want to. Now, of course, you'll have to deal with the city still. You got to get permits and all that good stuff to build. But there's not an HOA, as you can tell looking at this home on the corner here. I've got a lot of different things happening there, a lot of decorative art. I don't have a problem with it. Some people might have a problem with it. I am from the country myself, so I wouldn't have a problem living in this neighborhood personally. But if you really want more congruity, again, there's not an HOA here to throttle that down. Really, the city would take care of any issues with plans, and if you had a beef about what somebody was building, you'd have to take it up with the city. But let's see, square footage wise, 1,600 to 3,900 square feet, so big variety of homes and sizes and styles here in Live Oak Hills. Okay, hopefully you got to see quite a bit there and get a feel for it. Now, on your right hand side there, in case you're wondering, yes, that is just one of your neighbors. They own quite a bit of property in the neighborhood. And I mean, it is a nice property. I know it's a rustic look, but that is one of the older properties. And they're doing, in my opinion, a great job of maintaining some of the country feel for the neighborhood, because they were there first, and the neighborhood came in second to build around it. But it's just an example of what it's like living in the country, or a neighborhood that was once more country, and they've been invaded by all the new building happening. In fact, we're moving up to the newer part of the neighborhood. This is some of the latest efforts to build in the neighborhood, and some of the newer properties. I'm still fixated here on this older property here, as you can tell from my camera work, because I thought it was so out of place. But here we are looking at some of the newer homes that have been built in 2022, 2023 time frame. As you can see, it's continuing. People continue to choose Live Oak Hills to build their new homes in. Hey, thanks again for watching. If you or someone you know are planning to move into the area, I'd love to hear from you. You can reach me at 210-260-6617 with a call or text. Until then, have a wonderful day.